this section of the course, we're going to cover a fundamental concept in Flash, that is, symbols and instances. In this first lesson, I'm going to give you an overview and explain exactly what they are and why we use them. Then, in the next couple of lessons, we're going to learn how to create, manipulate, and edit these. Have a look down here at this ball shape on my stage. This is a simple drawn shape that I've created using the oval tool. Now, say for example, I wanted to create a movie that uses a number of these balls. Well, I could just copy them. To do this, I'm holding down the Alt key on the keyboard and dragging them. Okay, now we have a collection of these. That's all well and good, but our Flash file now has to contain the information or instructions on how to draw each one of these balls, all 7 of them. And they're exactly the same, so it seems like kind of a waste. What if we could make one object and then take referenced copies of it and place them on the stage? So these would then only be pointers to the original object. That way, the file would only have to contain the information for one of them, plus the references that point back to the original object. Well, that's one of the reasons we use symbols and instances. The master copy is called a symbol, and the referenced copies, or pointers, are called instances. So the objects on the stage will be instanced copies of the original symbol. The symbols live in the library. So let's open up the library panel by choosing Window and Library. And in my library, I have one that I cooked up earlier. It's right here. It's called myball_MC. Instead of using up all this information and file size to draw all of these shapes, which I'll get rid of now, all we have to do is define the original one and then drag out copies. So this now on the stage is an instance of this symbol. We can do this as many times as we like, within reason. And for all these shapes, the file only has to contain the information for one. And if we select one of these and have a look in the Properties Inspector, it tells us that this is an instance of this symbol. Now, there are quite a few other reasons why we use symbols and instances, but hopefully, for now, this has given you a clear picture of what they actually are. We'll cover the rest of these reasons as we work through the course.